Yo, it's Metagoon. How y'all doing? Before we get started with episode 3 here, I know it's only episode 3, season 2. This episode was recorded back in I want to say August during the assassination of Charlie Kirk. So some of the information is a little bit older, but of course, what we do at What's the Meta, we try to make sure what we talk about is timeless and relevant, regardless of the times. And try to stick to, things that people can relate to, making it as digestible and relative as possible. So that's my little short intro for my disclaimer, and then I'll be back at the end of the main episode to talk about some things that are mentioned in this episode, to update them and to add some things that has happened since our original recording of episode 3. I'll see y'all at the end. Yeah, y'all remember I said maybe once a month. This is definitely a once every 2 months. But I'm not sad at it or mad at it, because like when we go away for more than 60 days, the world just explodes. So we're gonna get straight into this. This is just a disclaimer. This is gonna be a very political front heavy, because of course with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, rest in peace to that nigga, and the rise of Trumpism post assassination. And then Trump getting targeted way back when. I think we covered that in episode. Well, I think what was it? The first episode of season 2. So yeah, again, we got some comments. I'm gonna read through everything, but before I pass it off to Midnight, so he can just say what he got to say real quick before we jump into it. Off the top, Drake's lawsuit to Universal Music Group has now been dismissed. Ladies and gentlemen, the main running theme of What's the Meta since season 1 has now come to an end, where K.1 officially has won. Midnight, please talk.
It's not over until it's over. What's up, guys? I'm Midnight. It's time to get into this thing. But let me tell you something. It's not over till it's over. We still got Iceman supposedly dropping this year. Fun fact, this is the first time Drake has ever dropped an album on his birthday month. He has never dropped if he drops it in October, that is. He has never dropped it on his birthday month. That's why they call him OVO, October's very own. So we'll see if that's true.
Oh,
not over.
Yeah, man. Man, this is something. This is something that's very interesting. But let me go ahead and kick this shit off, big boys and girls. Let me bring up the script, because we just gotta script things out, like I said, because there's too much shit going on, bro. But starting off, Torito. Charlie Kirk was assassinated last month, 2025, at Utah Valley University. The suspect was then finally revealed. And right now he's detained. Of course, Luigi Mangione. He is fans are trying to get him for the death penalty, of course. Pre and post assassination, there's been climate change, resurgence of Trumpism, like I said, based on an extremism and free speech, which I do have a side story for the free speech thing, similar to what we talked about last episode. And what all of this means for 2026 midterms, because I promise you, GOP will not, I repeat, will not survive the midterm of 2026. It's kind of like a flip on what happened in 2020. Where when Trump exited and Biden came in, and Dems just flipped seats all which way. So a side note to the Trumpism that is coming to light is that even some conservatives are trying to separate from the Trumpism that is in the GOP, but we'll get to that after the end of this. And Charlie Kirk, apparently a demigod, because there have been posthumous tributes, which it do include streets in Utah and Texas being renamed something similar in the fashion of Charlie, whether it's his whole name or something that he stood for, or maybe like they might rename it to his original tour, Prove Me Wrong Street, Prove Me Wrong Tribe. That sounds fucking insane to me. But the other things that were proposed in his likeness post death is a silver dollar coin, which would make him the youngest person on a legal tender that is used in the United States. And some states and counties propose memorial plazas and statues, which they have been proposed at universities. They have, of course, declined. Midnight, what you got on any of this, man? Because like I said,
Yes.
this Trumpism shit is Trumpinism across the entire fucking globe. I'm talking about niggas hate America because we're laughing stock. Hey, that's the vibe.
The thing is, I would like to first start this off with rest in peace to that man Charlie Kirk. Even though I really didn't, listen to all the stuff he had to offer and stuff like that, it's still sad for another man to lose his life over just talking. Because theoretically, that's really all he did. You may not like what he said. Okay, he hurt your feelings. So what? A lot of y'all did not get roasted in middle school in the shells. That's just unfortunate for a man. I believe he has 2 daughters. Of course, he had a wife, and now they don't have their husband or father to raise them anymore. Tough. That's tough. And then I like to, say people don't understand what it's like to see somebody die right in front of you. Thousands of people, if not millions. Because we didn't see it live, saw it. Like, it was all over Twitter. You can't go nowhere without seeing it. So I like to say, if you do need some help, there's always help for you somewhere, therapy for you. Because I can only imagine being there and then, seeing that come out of nowhere. You had a gunshot and then you just see blood and this man fall over. I don't know if y'all seen the video. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but that's traumatic for people being there. Trust me, I promise you, a lot of those people are going to have to go to therapy. So I guarantee you there's some people there that are like, I don't even want to go out in public right now anymore because of what I just seen. So I would like to say that first. Now, getting into everything that's going on, I have seen, you don't know, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I have seen them. I was on the phone with Metagoon when I told him, I've seen the billboards already. Billboards popped up a week later with Charlie Kirk's face on it. So I believe everything that's going on. If they put this man on silver dollar, he do. And worse, a young he do. Like, people are letting this really bother them, like go to their head. It's not that deep, y'all. It's really not. Like I said, rest in peace to that man, Charlie.
That's why I feel bad for GOP trying to hold on to what makes America great. But I think it's time for America to evolve and to become the promised land that it was meant to be and the utopia that it can be. Because I want utopia for 250 plus million people to live happily and not fear their lives speaking out. I mean, of course there'll be divide, but once we come down the middle and see, the forest for the fucking trees, I think we'll be all right. But yeah, I'm ready for utopia.
I hope we'll be all right. Of course, we'll never see that on Lifetime. Hey, we just gotta hope our people do. Our kids, our grandkids, our great grandkids. We'll never, in our lifetime, utopia is never gonna happen, which is unfortunate.
Hey man, look, let me tell you something. America is a young country, but I done seen it. I done seen it in Europe. Granted, they have a history. I done seen it in Asia, minus Russia, and a little bit of China too. But China is his own little man. China is like the duality of nations. They pretty much have a dictator in my eyes, but at the same time, it's so advanced and life is so much better than what it used to be. I guess you take the good with the bad, right? Because China literally just mandated, mind you, a blueprint housing codes for modern, up-to-date apartments, and I've seen them. I've seen videos of them. And with Asho Speed going over to China, a few months ago, doing his world tour, I like to call it, in the for the second half of 2026, China, to me, looks like a goddamn paradise. Except for, the impoverished Chinese living in coffins and shit.
I was gonna say, it's spooky over there, brother. It gets a little spooky over there.
It does. Maybe they're just glorifying the good. But again, with Ato Speed going over there, a lot of people said, is China really such a bad nation? Is it really that bad that our country makes it out to be? I think I just go there myself and fucking see one day.
Maybe we should go over there. Because, I mean, let's think about it. As a person, I'm all over Atlanta. Atlanta is a very diverse community. I bet we could count on one hand how many black people over there in China. Do you know how many Chinese people over here? Why are they over here? Let's really think about that for a second. Let's really think about it. It can't be, I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit. It can't be that amazing if all these people are coming over. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a little scary over here. I don't know about that one. I ain't trying to go over there.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Absolutely fucking makes sense. But like I said, I definitely gotta visit these places that are like painted as, oh my god, these goddamn fucking, it's not socialist, it's the communists. These communist countries, oh my god. Look, let me tell y'all Americans something. Yeah, I think Americans just should try socialism. I really think America is ready to become more of a socialist society. This is something I would campaign on if I was running for president. I think we're ready. I really do think we're ready.
Damn well we not ready for that shit.
I know we ready. I seize it. I know we ready for it.
You know damn well America does not like change. We hate this shit.
I know we hate change.
There's no way.
Nigga, let me tell you something. As long as I keep my farmers in check, make sure they good, keep my Second Amendment lovers in check, make sure they good, I think we're ready for a socialistic society. Because most conservatives only care about those two things: guns and being able to farm and produce for your country and for yourself and your family, whatever type of lifestyle you want to live. So we have a farmers coalition. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I do those two.
You know it's not going to work. You know for a fact it's not going to work. I mean, could it work? Of course it could work. But guess what? When people like it, no. It's going to get spooky. And I don't have time for it.
The closest person we had to a socialist is Obama in modern history. So, yeah, very interesting. When you do all this research and just look at their, the policies and blah, 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 blah. And like, let me tell you something. I'd rather have Obama as my deporter in chief than Trump executing ICE all over the goddamn nation. Which also, I did look more into ICE. I was like, so ICE can enforce their immigration, their fucking their detainment policies if you are 100 miles from a border, which I did not know that. International border, I should say, like sea border, other country border, which I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But it's very interesting. That's why they're in Chicago right now.
I'm dead. You're right. They sure are in Chicago. I got a YouTuber friend that I watch. He was like, it's going down in Chicago. So.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But yeah, that kind of wraps it up for the general news and politics and shit. But moving right over to gaming. This shit is wild. We got Microsoft canceling Xbox Game Pass discounts on game because they just increased their Ultimate Edition of Game Pass to $29.99 a month, and people are irate. That includes me. Very irate because you don't own anything. This is the digital age where we don't own shit. So, Midnight, we're thinking about that, the fallout of Microsoft, because you can't really blame tariffs on this one, my friend.
Well, I think about it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't like Microsoft anyway. So, this shit don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. And then let me tell you something. Let me say
Yeah,
something. I think that Microsoft, after this next console, they probably will stop making consoles altogether. I
I
think they're
believe it.
just going to be just software, just games and software. I don't think they're going to make another console. I think PlayStation has outright beat them.
Yeah,
Obviously, Switch is a whole different market. Switch or Nintendo in general, I should say, totally different market. They mainly target kids, stuff like that. So I don't ever see Sony and Nintendo actually having a console war per se. I just think they're two totally different things. But like I was
I
saying,
agree.
I don't think I don't care about a Game Pass. I don't care that one bit. I mean, let's really think about it. How long could they really have kept that up? You got brand new games, you pay one monthly price. You see what I'm saying? How long could they really kept that up?
Battlefield 6,
Let's really
baby.
think about that.
First on Xbox.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have no feelings. But these games though, right now, Nate, the games, even though me and our friend, we say this all the time. Games are dead. Gaming is dead. But these games right now are hot. I forgot what was announced, but the games we have that just came out this month. One, Skate went stupid. Skate, if you have not played Skate, please hop on it. You enjoy it. It's fun. Just, get your mind off stuff, play for like an hour, and then go play something else. And don't even get me started on Ghost of Yotei. Nate, let me tell you something, brother. I am looking on my PlayStation right now. I have 38 hours Ghost of Yotei. And I just hit chapter 2. I spent 36 hours on chapter 1 alone. Let's let that sink in, people. This game is that fucking fire. I did not think it was going to be better than Tsushima. Ghost of Yotei is fire. If you've not played it, if you're waiting for it to go on sale, you might be waiting a minute because this game might win Game of the Year. That's how good it is. Of course, I believe, when does Battlefield 6 come out this month? This month?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Battlefield 6 come out this month. I believe it actually broke pre-order records on PlayStation back when they had the beta because everybody loved it. So Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, because Black Ops 6 was hot dog water. I need my bread back, Activision. But I need my bread back. I need it. We all need it. We barely played that shit. But Black Ops 7, y'all, you are in trouble if you don't reinvent the wheel. We seen it with Overwatch. Marvel Rivals came out and Overwatch said, oh no. And they came back and stomped on their necks. I'm telling you, Marvel Rivals is going to be dead in a little bit. Overwatch is feasting. Trust me. Me and Metagoon have been crunching the numbers. It's finna get ugly for Marvel Rivals because Overwatch is not playing with them. Let me see. What other games did we have? Let me see. I don't think anything really.
For Gamescom, man, look, we half our viewers won't even give a fuck about these games. The only game, Hollow Knight. But again, if you're not a gamer, you won't know. But I'm gonna just read off it for my gamers that are listening. We got Hollow Knight Silk Song, the Hollow Knight sequel that did get a GoFundMe a game fundraiser finally got released 3 weeks ago. Finally, and it finally got unveiled at Gamescom. Niggas have been screaming about this game for 5 years, I think, minimum. So we finally got it. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And guess what? It shit went stupid. Like, people are loving that game. They are loving that game. Is up for Game of the Year too.
So yeah, it could be Game of the Year. Again, outside of that, we got Kirby Air Riders on Switch 2, but again, that's not coming out till next year. So it doesn't matter really. Again, we got Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. That's cool. Outer Worlds 2, that's kind of hot. Invincible versus that, whatever, cool. Then apparently we got fucking Anno 117 Pax Romania. I think that's it's a city builder by Ubisoft, again on some I can't say the goddamn syllabization. Type shit. Again, Ghost of Yotei is already out. Out of the Game of the Year nomination. Indiana Jones and the Order of Giants. All right, thanks Indiana Jones. Silent Hill F did come out. Silent Hill, hot. Everybody loves it. Main female protagonist. Everybody loves their Silent Hill. Go to series. What's up? That's about it for Gamescom, because everything else that has been announced for Gamescom is already out. So yeah, then we'll get into state of play for PlayStation. We did get a Wolverine announcement.
PlayStation has let me down personally for the last time. Have let me down for the last. That shit was horrible, but get into it.
Yeah, so we got mainly just a Marvel Wolverine gameplay trailer. Everybody's like, oh my god, it's gonna be good. Yeah, Battlefield 6 comes out on October 10th. It is October 9th when we're recording this, so y'all guys enjoy it. Because Battlefield 7 had, not Battlefield 7, but Black Ops 7 has a lot to answer to, which I guess, speaking on Black Ops 7, we are now getting classic matchmaking. What that means is that the lobbies in Black Ops 7 will prioritize connection to each other, and I
did not know that. Oh
yes,
no,
yes, Aaron,
no.
it's that yes, Aaron.
No,
gamers know what I'm talking about.
This is a live reaction. I did not fucking know. Let me tell you something. That shit is gonna last a month, and that motherfucker is turn right the fuck off. This is not 2010 when everybody was ass and you had maybe one person in the lobby that was decent. Everybody in a mom. So a man like me who just worked 10 hours at Amazon delivering y'all sweaty ass packages, gotta come home. I hop on. I'm just trying to play 2 matches of Black Ops 7. Trying to play some team deathmatch. I'm level 2. I got no gun, nothing. I come in, I'm getting blasted by ass valves from across the fucking map from these sweaty tryhard kids that are trying to go pro. Let me say this one time right here to crush y'all dreams. Y'all will not go pro. Go to school, get a fucking job. Thank you. I cannot believe they changed it. I can't believe they did that.
Yeah. Shout out to my man, Exclusive Ace on YouTube. Taking care of all my shooter needs. He uploaded a video today talking about how they're changing it to connection to each other, and I think it's the connection to each other and like quality of the pain or whatever the fuck. Again, he broke it down. So it's definitely classic Call of Duty vibes coming up for Black Ops 7 because they don't have a choice.
Wow, that might have saved them a little bit. We'll see how this plays out.
That's one of the main complaints.
Black Ops 7.
Yeah, that's one of the main complaints that that the COD community has been complaining about is just there's too much skill-based matchmaking being prioritized other things that make a lobby.
Me and Metagoon can speak to this. Yep. We have a friend. He tries his butt off. When we play with him, we might take 2 steps out the fucking spawn dead. It is so ugly. Even when it's just me, Metagoon, Chris, Barber, it gets spooky. Like, I'm not trying to... I should not have to sweat in team deathmatch. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, team deathmatch,
sliding and flipping across the map? What is going? Like, what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? This shit is not fun no more, bro.
So again, I'm not getting Black Ops 7 because Activision has taken too much of my money, and I fucking hate Activision for the single fact that, and currently in Black Ops 6 they have like an overlay screen showcasing the last 5-6 years of the Call of Duty franchise. And on that single page lie one of the greatest Call of Duties ever made. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2000. They know who the greatest is. They recognize their history, but it's a damn shame that if I wanted to boot it up a game that I paid my hard-earned money for, ain't nothing but hackers and cheaters remaining in those lobbies, and it's so sad.
Yes, it's very unfortunate. We cannot put, man, I'm looking at the beautiful Call of Duty 2019 with this prestigious white man on the front of it. Thank you. You held down 2020 and 2021. Call of Duty 2019 is one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time. That shit is top fucking 3. That game was fantastic. We took that game for granted. We took that time period for granted, but that's the top for another story. I have not seen I've never had more fun on Call of Duty than this one. Even more, I've had more fun on this than Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1 put together. So that says a lot. 2019 was that game.
It was. So the last two things I did want to talk about for gaming, state of play. We are getting Halloween, the video game, featuring Michael Myers, which is a spiritual successor to the other video game called Friday the 13th. So that's really big. That's like headline for state of. And then the other thing, we are also getting a DualSense PS5 God of War 20th anniversary edition. Nice.
That's nasty.
That's kind of cool.
Let me tell y'all something. Halloween, your boys on there. That is one of the only games I'm looking forward to next year, even though we haven't really seen much of next year other than Grand Theft Auto 6. Halloween is going to go crazy. I cannot wait for that game to drop. And you know what? As a gamer, as a PlayStation head in general, because I'm fucking Xbox. I've always been PlayStation and Nintendo all the way. God of War is one of the things I never really played. My mom didn't get it for me as a kid. Even as an adult, I have no reason to want to go play the God of War reboot, and then God of War Ragnarok. I have no reason to go play them. I heard they're great games, but I've not played the same God of War. God
of War might be one of those series I revisited since I am now a trophy hunter on my PlayStation. Whenever you play a game, they have like achievements and you get digital trophies. So I am now a hunter trying to get the maximum value out of my entire physical gaming library that I've spent decades buying and building. So I don't remember, they do have a remastered original trilogy of God of War, but if they do, which I think they do, I'm not sure if it's on PS4, I'm not sure if it's on PS3, PS4. But regardless, I'm definitely going to revisit God of War and go collect all the trophies. And, somewhere in the distant future. So I'm definitely going to revisit a lot of these IPs that I did miss in like the early 2000s. Well, early 2010s rather. And take it from there.
Facts. And before we hop off this video game thing, there's two more things I want to add that are not on the mini script. One, we are getting, I guess, a second season to Sparking Zero. Bro, pack that shit the fuck up. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to add like Super 16, because we're missing him. I'm sorry, Super 17, I'm tripping. Super 17, probably some other characters we're missing, because they caught up on Diamond and all that. Now, I don't care about none of that. They might as well go ahead and drop Sparking Zero 2, give us an actual rundown of the story, but the problem is, they have such a cash grab with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. They won't give us a real story in Sparking Zero. If Sparking Zero had a real story, people would actually go back to play it, because the episodes they have on there, you skip a lot of things. If they gave us just like how it was Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, and shit, even the regular Budokai series, give us the story as we read it, and then give us a part of the story where we can play as, like Frieza and then fighting Goku. That would be dope. Instead of these sorry ass stories that they gave us. Now, the what else were cool. I give them that. What else were pretty cool. If you weren't there day one with me, Metagoon, and I forgot who else was having to fight Great up Vegeta for that first time, getting your ass, well, they were getting their ass kicked. Me and Metagoon got past that shit first try. I don't know what the fuck everybody was trying for. Now, if you didn't get the Goku Black when that shit was hard, I don't know what to tell you, because Goku Black was kicking our ass. I still haven't beat the sports story mode, because after that I stopped playing that shit. So rest in peace to Sparking Zero. I know Metagoon got a lot to say about that. And the next thing is, if you plan on buying Borderlands, wait till that bitch go on sale. This shit is, I haven't run into issues. I'm about 23% done with the game. I play it on spare time, especially since Ghost of Yotei came out. I only got 14 hours on it, but I haven't had any problems. But a lot of people are having problems on that game. Like, even on PlayStation 5, like once you get into later parts, you have a lot of frame issues and they still haven't fixed it. So Borderlands 4 Survival, it's a great game. They just have a lot of bug issues. So
Like I said, I think Borderlands 4 to me it's a cash grab, really, in the grand scheme of things, especially with Destiny 2 currently fumbling the bag, reaching its lowest player count of all time at 16,000 players. Granted, that's a lot of players for any one video game, but you gotta understand, for a quadruple A title, shit, if your shit drop below fucking 30,000, it's over. The next Destiny expansion will make or break Destiny as a franchise, or hit the emergency button on Destiny 3, because it is a Star Wars themed expansion for the game. Again, they're putting all their eggs into this one basket. Granted, they did set up the story pretty nicely for the remainder of the franchise in terms of storytelling overall, but it doesn't matter if niggas are not gonna play your sorry ass, trash ass game, which I love this. I've been playing it for a decade. I haven't got the platinum trophy for it yet, but I'm going to. It sucks. Sparking Zero, only the active player count is roughly around 1,000 across all platforms. Thank you, Steam, for giving me numbers I can extrapolate. To big words for niggas, extrapolate. But yeah, rest in peace, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. We have gone nowhere by doing absolutely fucking nothing, and yet it sold what over like 4 million copies since it's been out.
And then keep in mind that it damn near sold like 2 in the first week. You know what I mean? People wanted the game, and I can't even put my finger on it. There was a slew of things that kind of led up to that, which is unfucking fortunate. Sparking Zero should have been. It still could be, but not this one. It has to be Sparking Zero 2, and they're gonna have to change a lot of shit. Because honestly, I only go to look at the new characters because I paid for the $120 version. So yeah,
scam.
I'm going to get my money. I'm going to play this fucking game. I don't care if nobody else plays it. I'll play by my damn self. I'll play against the computer all the goddamn time. It's unfortunate.
But that'll wrap up our gaming segment for now, ladies and gentlemen. So for our little intermission episode, it's kind of long already, but again, we got a lot to talk about, so I don't mind the longer episodes as they're a treat to edit. Movies next up. Mainly Demon Slayer, really. The anime, because they're taking the first 3 seasons of the anime and splitting it up into 3 movies, to really like onboard a lot of people. And it did box office currently more than not Man of Steel, but Superman came out this summer too. So I guess the main thing is anime finally breaking into the mainstream, to where if you talk to any schmo, I won't really say any schmo Joe, but like, some, as a millennial, let's say zillennial, people that are not old enough to be millennials and not young enough to be Generation Z, which are me and Midnight. We're literally zillennial. So if you ask any zillennial and or younger generation, they will probably know, yeah, I know Demon Slayer. Yeah, I know Attack on Titan. Yeah, I know My Hero Academia. Yeah, I know One Punch Man. Stuff like that. So that's kind of like the main shit we talk about here. And then I guess another note is one of the most popular streamers on Twitch. His name is Hassan Piker, and niggas are going at him for using a shock collar on his dog. It's the wildest controversy. Kind of reminds me of like Obama wearing a tan suit type of controversy. But it's a wild one. And niggas are clamoring, oh my God, like animal abuse. I've been making my rounds on Twitter about this shit in particular. And I'm just like, bruh, show me the site that state that you can't use a shock collar on an animal for behavioral instruction. And not only that,
we talked about this, Nate. That's cruel and unusual. Like that's exactly what that is. You know, he could get arrested for that shit. He really could.
That's what people talking about, especially in California. Again,
is that where he's at?
Yeah, he's in California.
I mean, I don't know California laws, but in Atlanta at least, if he was to do something like that on screen, that not only could he get charged with what is it, child abuse in like the 3rd degree or some shit for people actually watching it, stuff like that. There's a lot of things he can get in trouble for. Like he needs to cut that out.
And that's interesting. I didn't know you could be an accessory to watching somebody abuse their dog. I'm using that term loosely.
Yeah, like so for example, if you and your significant other got into a fight in front of a kid, you would get charged with like child abuse, child endangerment, or something like that. It's various different states in the 3rd degree. That's what that means. You didn't hit them, but I can't even say the word. Y'all know what I mean. You're abusing them. Yes, you're abusing them. So he can get in trouble with that. I mean, the dog's trying to be a dog. If you're not gonna let the dog be a dog, I have the dog.
I'm just saying, if y'all trying to clown this nigga for again, my thing is, before we get to the anime thing, my thing is humans love animals more than themselves and other fucking humans. So of course niggas gonna take the fucking high road on this shit. I should know. I had a previous relationship where the girl cared more about her damn animal than me. So I'm just like, I already know our bias fuck this up so bad. So regardless, Peter, let me see you as doorstep, or this is just the most random controversy that I have ever seen been blown up in my fucking life. But I guess it's a nice break from real shit, I guess. But into the anime thing, the answer to that question is yes. As we continue on into the technological age, most people will know about one modern anime that's not Naruto, Sailor Moon.
The modern Sailor Moon ain't goddamn modern.
Well, I mean, like, some old heads might know about those. I'm talking about, like, and as we age and become more inclined with social media and like just anime in general, like niggas will know more modern anime that's not like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, Sailor Moon. Yeah, it'll be actually mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you're gonna take a survey on the street. Like, have you heard of anime? Do you watch anime? Yeah, and yeah. There, survey, easy money.
I'm dead.
Yeah. So, sports. Our favorite sports. Europe takes Ryder Cup. Boy, do I got something to say about this shit again. When I've been going crazy on Twitter. Boy, I don't even know. Not like crazy, but enough where my hot takes are generating conversation, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the clout. Yusuf Dikic, the guy that was at the Olympics, in 2024 was Olympics last year? It was last year. He took gold medal. He took gold medal at the European Championship that just happened like this week. And he does it again very casually with his hand in one pocket, him aiming straight down with no gear and just finessing niggas is crazy. It's gonna be a problem at the 2028 Olympics, so I can't wait to see this nigga. But yeah, to NBA, Al Horford to the Warriors. Goddamn Kuminga finally re-signs with the Warriors after the longest stalemate of the off season.
Al Horford is not gonna make the war nigga all this shit. You said Kuminga. He did sign, but they're still having problems with Kuminga. So the Warriors, I don't even know why they didn't just let that motherfucker go. Let him go. Let him. At this point, you fucking up the team chemistry. We know how important team chemistry is in the sport, in our team game. So just let him go.
Last thing sports related. Sorry, we went on a tangent. NFL. This is the silliest shit. The Falcons changed their logo.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, disgusting.
Why does that hawk? Well, no, sorry. Why does that falcon look like a goddamn penis sticking out of his goddamn wings, bruh? Fuck going on here? Hey, Hey, I know we got Penix Jr., but nigga, y'all need to stop with this. Hey, whoever on that marketing team, I can do a better job than that. Put me on. Search me up on LinkedIn. I got you. I'll start at a below average wage too, because y'all's fucking up. And then last but not least, what the fuck's going on with the Jaguars? They're 4-1 right now. Jacksonville.
They are hooping. They are absolutely hooping out. Shout out to them. Shout out to Travis Hunter.
It's going crazy except for the Dolphins and the Gators.
And the Gators, yep. Unfortunate.
I'm sorry, Gators. Hey, look. Wouldn't it be funny if the Gators fucking bubbled their way into the ACC division they're in? I don't remember what conference the Gators are in, but that shit would be wild though. But last but not least, music. Justin Bieber's double album, Swag 1 and 2. Bad Bunny will perform at Super Bowl. Ice is gonna be there at the direction Donald J. Trump. And of course, like I said at the top, Drake's lawsuit has been dismissed. Midnight, what you got?
Like I said, that boy, the King shall return as soon as that album drop. I cannot wait. Here's a hot take. I'll try to give y'all one. I'm gonna try to give y'all one every episode. Drake is gonna give us one last album after this one. He might take a break after this. Hopefully, I pray Drake takes a break after this. He's gonna give us one last album, and it's gonna be the Drake album, real, like not even real, like everybody's been asking for, like him going back to the old, not really even the old Drake, kind of we haven't seen in a minute. Him, getting to his bag, him singing the R&B, all that. Think back to like Take Care Drake. We're gonna get that Drake back. Hopefully, and hopefully he will say with that, because I do not want even this. But the thing is, this man has been in his prime for so fucking long, bro. Give us 2 more and get the fuck on. I do not want to see another Lil Wayne situation or any rapper that keeps rapping past his prime. Please, just go do some fucking some movies, some shit after this. Please do something other than rapping. We don't want to see. Please. So that's what I gotta say about that. Bad Bunny, being the Super Bowl, I guess, performance, the halftime performance. I mean, that's cool, whatever. I don't know a single song by him, but guess what? It don't matter. That shit is gonna bring a whole nother set of eyes to Super Bowl, because the thing is, y'all think about it like this. Like we're gonna look at it. You know what I mean? Football fans gonna look at the Super Bowl. Now you got a whole nother set of eyes, a whole nother country looking at football just for Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see that. And Justin Bieber, I've not heard a single since baby. I haven't heard that shit since. I haven't heard saying Justin Bieber on since, so I don't give a fuck about it.
Swag 1 is 21. Swag 2 is 23. Fact. 44 song length album. So I haven't listened to Swag 2 yet. It's probably gonna be ass. Like the reviews said, it is ass. Swag 1, that was the middest shit I have ever listened to from JB. Because I'm just not recently getting into JB like the past year. So this is not that good. If it's I don't know, again, I don't know what the plan was in the studio. This shit is mid. Almost ass. Cause like even the namesake of the album, Swag, that song is ass. And it's never like that. The song of the album is never normally ass. So on Swag, it is ass. I recommend you do listen to the shit, bro. I recommend you do, because it is not for everybody. That's for damn sure. But JB, I'm gonna need something a little more than what you than what you're giving me. But at least it can go silver in the United Kingdom. It can go silver. So, hey, I guess not for everybody. Ass. So yep, that wraps up What's the Meta Season 2, Episode 3, man. We'll be looking out for Drake's album. Most of the political landscape should cool down. But then next time we come back, again, it'll probably be close to the college football playoffs. Before I forgot about the Ryder Cup. Europe only good when they're playing in Europe and a fucking Ryder. Unless your name is Rory McIlroy, asterisk by that, and you're European, you're probably not good. Europe only good in those two scenarios, and it's so fucking sad. Put Tiger Woods back on that field before he goes to the Champions Division of the PGA Tour. Because once that nigga Tiger leaves the PGA Tour, viewership for golf will never be the same ever again. Scotty Scheffler is not enough to save viewership for the PGA Tour. Charlie Woods, he might, but he is not his father. He is his father's son. So we gonna see. That is all.
Yeah,
Aaron.
GG's. Like I said, if Tiger not playing, we not fucking watching. G fucking G.
Correct. I've been Metagoon, and I'll see y'all next episode.
Yes, sir. We out.
Yo, Metagoon, once again, glad y'all enjoyed that kind of short middle section or main meat section, episode 3. As you can probably tell, we're still having audio problems. I need to tell Midnight to get off his ass and actually get a studio mic, and I'm still figuring out this low budget Blue Yeti mic, and because it has like 4 different settings. So hopefully the setting's pretty good, because I recorded a different audio profile on the intro, so I'm gonna listen to this back, produce it. It's looking good on my audio track here, but I digress. I'll tell Midnight to get off his lazy ass, so that way I can have like less friction with editing these episodes as possible, because I'm not much of an editor anymore, unlike when I was in my youth, first doing YouTube and like video game let's plays. So it is definitely a tedious thing, but I can have some fun with it, because I can like mix and master a little bit. But again, if I was an audio engineer, I probably enjoy this a lot more. But I digress. We got a few things to get through here. We got college football playoffs, the summary so far, in the NBA summary so far, the video game awards, Epstein Files, Fallout, and streamer awards, and a little bit of controversy with that. In terms of the Epstein Files, I'm gonna kind of keep it short and sweet. Fuck MAGA, because you guys are not doing America any favors. Trump just now did 2 very nice things in terms of executive orders, making Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas federal holidays. Thank you for actually doing something useful, because your ass is gonna be grass if people keep pushing for full transparency of the Epstein Files. Feels bad for Bill Clinton. And I think he has every right. Him and his office and foundation have every right to push for full transparency to the DOJ to release the Epstein Files without any redactions, unless they are victims, right? Because Bill, I'm sure, wants Trump to feel the same heat that he had while he was president, with controversies, maybe not of this caliber, but a couple levels down, right? So, hey, fuck MAGA. I don't know what Republicans y'all gonna do in midterms, because it's about to be another blue wave, just like it was for these little mini elections that just passed in November. So good luck to y'all. I hope y'all can find y'all footing, because it's about to be Democrats everywhere you turn. Shout out to the Georgia Public Commissioner election results. We came out and we delivered. Go blue, baby, go blue. So that's about all I got for current government fallout and happenings. Getting to the streamer awards, shout out to Casanat, iShowSpeed, Senna, and Agent for putting Negroes on your back and showing out for all of the zillennials Generation Z and millennials out there, because nobody wants to go to a regular job, especially in this economy. So thank y'all for making it happen and giving Negroes a chance to do big things, you know, on internet and social media. So yeah, you guys will definitely inspire generations to come. Quick thing about Casanat though, I need you to get your bitch ass together and get off this mental health train, even though it is important, because you are literally a top 1% black streamer, by the way. And I find it very interesting that you're dealing with mental health. Why don't you come down here to my cliff of the mountain and see how you deal with mental health down here? Because I promise you, you probably won't survive, especially with some of the people I know and talk to that deal with mental health on top of other things, panic attacks, anxiety, stress. Nigga, good luck. I wish you luck, because you know, I as a proponent of mental health, somebody that had to, you know, to start over and over again, you know, start from the basics, foundation, and rebuild his foundation a couple of times as a person, bruh. Me looking at you with mental health, I'm just like, I'm shaking my head. I'm just like, okay, we're all human. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, you have money, you have health resources, you have a whole gaggle of niggas at your beck and call. So man the fuck up, as baby boomers will tell you to do. But outside of that, we appreciate y'all for putting Negroes on your backs. Thank you. And keep doing the damn thing. Moving along to the Video Game Awards. Give it up for Expedition 33. Claire, what is it? Claire Expedition 33? Oh man, I forgot the name of the game. Hold on. This is as live as this is as live as it gets. It's Claire Obscure Expedition 33 for sweeping the Video Game Awards and winning Game of the Year. Nominated for 18. Got 8 of them, including Game of the Year. Good shit to my European developers. You guys are giving indie games a new mask to wear, and y'all just keep doing y'all thing. And shout out to Midnight for playing Ghost of Yote, and shout out to Ghost of Yote for not winning any of the awards at the Game Awards that it was nominated for, because it was probably the most anticipated game of the year. That was not Hollow Knight. RIP Ghost of Yote. I'm glad I didn't buy it. And now I have to wait for it on sale, and maybe I'll play it then, because the fact that it did not win a single award it was nominated for makes me very happy. I did not waste $68.99 trying to buy that damn game. So you love to see it. Shout outs to saving your money. And and then we'll see what comes next for video games, because this is going to be a very interesting year now that Grand Theft Auto 5 has been delayed again until the end of next year. I think it's like November something 2026, but we'll see if it does not get delayed again, because GTA 6 is going to be one of those games where it just turns off the entire gaming industry for at least the better part of 3 months. A straight 90 days, not even including any online additions, as a separate game. Like GTA 5 has a separate online addition to the overall game. So we'll see. But then again, the price tag for GTA 6 is probably gonna be like roughly $99.99. Probably it's probably gonna be one of the few games in history, probably the only game in history, to have a base price tag of $100. Because if GTA 6 is not $100, it will make a killing. GTA 6 will go down as probably the best selling game of all time. And I'm not sure what is the best selling game of all time off the top of my head, but I know one of them is Wii Sports. So, you know, there it is. That'll wrap up the Game Awards. Getting into the sports, NBA Warriors started off hot, now negative on the overall record. Hey, Steve Kerr, I'm glad you're getting your shit together, because your shit was looking kind of grim. I'm gonna need you to trade all them guards except Pat Spencer, and that's not the Curry Bros. Because it's up. Because now you got Seth, you don't need any other guards. You need a 4. You need like 2 backups, and that's it. Because I already know him. He's gonna have more guards. He's gonna have a roster of like 8 guards, which is dumb. You need maybe 4. No, I'll give you 6 guards. That's it. So, but you got Curry brothers. As long as they're not injured, What are we doing? It's Splash City. We going straight to the finals, right? If Curry and front office make the right adjustments, but we'll see about that. Trae Young's back from injury. I'm glad he wasn't out for the season. Everybody's talking about Jalen Johnson. Oh my God, we don't need Trae. All right. Trae played 3 games. He didn't do so hot the first game, but he literally delivered 10 plus assists on those next 2 games he played. So keep Trae's name out of your mouth. There is no Hawk without Trae, just like there's no Warrior without Steph. But yeah, that's about it. Looking forward to the second half of the NBA. Again, this is a very interesting NBA season we're already having, with SGA cracking 120 plus consecutive games, even though he's a free throw merchant. But the Spurs got their number, which I am very happy that these niggas have no answer to the alien that is Victor Wembanyama and the rest of that lineup. So every team that plays OKC should be petty, especially Russell Westbrook. So that's about NBA wrapped up, and then getting into college football finally. Man, it's a good day to be a Dog fan. It's a good day to be a Georgia fan in general, really. So it feels bad for Georgia Tech though. Y'all could have been in the playoffs. Y'all didn't lose to 2 sorry ass teams. What are y'all doing, bro? Like, y'all gonna send off Haynes King like a buster? We'll see about that. Yeah. As long as you don't see Carson Beck in the finals, we going straight to the championship, baby. Unless we lose next week to Ole Miss. But again, we beat them, and we're gonna treat them like Texas. Send them back home. We'll see. Yeah, that'll wrap up college football. Congrats to Alabama, by the way, because I thought y'all were gonna get smoked by Oklahoma, but hey, y'all showed them what a real football team looked like. So we'll be looking forward for y'all in the championship game, my friends. But that'll wrap it up. This has been Metagoon. We'll probably run season 2 up until like the middle of next year, probably summer again. Outside of that, again, sorry for the lack of content overall this year. And we've been busy. Aaron said, fuck all y'all and fuck your Amazon packages as well. Y'all have a happy holidays, and I'll see y'all very soon. Deuces.